Hi, beautiful Scorpios. Hello to everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Been a very long time. Yep. Couple of years, I suppose. Well, to tell the truth, last year I did a couple of readings and then I stopped again. I went back to my studies, but they're all going to pay off for all of us because now I'm going to offer a lot more readings, different subjects. I'm not saying anything and keeping mum, but you can see everything that now you can avail of. In the comment box below, there is going to be the link to my website. Yeah, that done as well. And also, I have a little hobby that helps me staying grounded with the type of work I do. It's important and that I love doing it. So there is the link for that website as well. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Everything is handmade by myself, and I hope you're really going to enjoy it. And also, you're going to see in my website here for Journey to the Light Tarot and more. There is going to be classes, workshops, retreats, and everything there. They're all coming up. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on my website, and also keep an eye on the new readings that are going to come up that are going to be posted from now going forward, because I am going to announce them then. So the best thing for you to do, if you're not subscribed already, please do. And also like, share as well. So we'll bring up the channel back again. You'll give me a hand with that. But anyway, here we go. So my dearest Scorpio, which I love you very, very much. I am Scorpio rising, so I am kind of wanting to see as well what's going to come up for all of us here. This is a reading for Easter. The reason why I wanted to do an Easter reading, it's because it's the typical time of the resurrection of something or the birth of something, or do you understand that kind of vibes, that kind of energy. So what we're going to do, we're going to see which energy is going to be resurrected for us or is going to come up for us during the Easter, and then we're going to develop it from there. Okay. Oh, and by the way, stay with me until the very end, because you see in this little Easter basket there is a little surprise. There are cards that I read psychically. So the card that I'm going to pull and read could be connected to the reading that I'm doing, or could be a message for some of you. Okay, so let's start. Let's see now which kind of energy is going to be going around for us around Easter time. So please, angels and guys, please show us which kind of energy is going to be resurrected or being born during this Easter 2025 for the Scorpios. Let's have a look. Yin Yang. That's a very, very good energy. Okay, I'm immediately getting a feeling of balance, finding our balance. The outward action and the inward thought, the fire and the air, the water and the earth. And to tell you the truth, it's something that is been happening to me since the last eclipse. So would have been at, I believe, in the middle of April, if I'm not mistaken. I should have wrote it down, from the first eclipse, and then the second one really gave it a big whip, and I am, it's like as if something has restarted. It's like an engine that has been sluggish and down for a long time, and now it's bring up again. So I'm not surprised about this. And also, the young energy for me, it's always been very, because of the Scorpio side of me, it's going always to be very receptive and understanding things that go under the water, and very deep concept. And I know that that's what Scorpio is. But I needed that push, and here we go. Here what's happening on Easter, and it's beautiful to see, because nearly all of the readings that I done before hours here, there is a part for every sign that I read for it. There is a part of them that they are refining or reconnecting with. And I love for us here the yin yang. What better feeling of finding and being in that receptive and action-oriented energy. So it's not only the thoughts, the desire that stays in the soul and within ourselves, but also putting into action and see then the results. Absolutely beautiful energy. I am over the moon for it, over the moon. So let's get more energy here about this. Also, I read the tarot and the cards very much on the feeling that I'm getting. I mean, while I took this in my hands, the feeling that I got as well is that if any of you is looking for the right partner, somebody that would be on the same page, this is the time. It's keep yourself open, because the yin yang for me, it's very much the complementary energy. And I got that message as well, so I needed to say it. So let's see now more. Please, angels and guides, give us more about Scorpio energy during Easter. What are they finding, refinding? What is going to be born or reborn? A leg up. So again, it's like saying the universe is giving you a hand. It's like telling all of us, you're not on your own. And also the other message I'm getting here is, don't be so untrusty of people. I'm only the messenger here. Please don't shoot the messenger. I could be completely wrong, but for some of you, it will resonate. It's like I'm sensing that some of you, and please let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, had been kind of let down by someone that they thought they could count on. And so you just, typical Scorpio, pushed that person aside, and that's it. I know who you are, so I'm not going to come near you anymore in that way. But that particular person is really trying very much of reconnect with you. I'm not saying that you should take them back or not, or trust them again, but this is a message for somebody. If this resonates with you, it's like this card is like saying, we all need help. Hard for us to accept, but look into it and then decide. Have another look into this situation, into this person, and then decide if you can trust them again, if you want to trust them again and give them another chance or not. Again, please don't shoot the messenger. Okay, yeah, and here and now. Also, it's like what I was just saying, make a decision. Again, just revisit the situation and then make a decision, okay? So now we'll do the main bulk of the reading, and we'll see more about this situation. Why are we here? What happened? And yeah, it's more in depth about the reason why this energy it's coming back to us. Beautiful. I'm over the moon, honestly. So let's see. Let's have a look here. What more do we get? And here we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is that card of, in this particular deck, and the way that I felt it when I turned it, it's like the Scorpios are going higher, are climbing one step higher into their consciousness, into their understanding of things. There is a maturity. So it's like as if during this year, excuse me, during this Easter, there is a step. It's like as if we're stepping on another ladder, on another step, going higher in the understanding of ourselves and the understanding of others. And that is something that we are looking for. So let's see. And here we've got the Two of Pentacles. So what has been happening about this understanding of ourselves and this understanding of others, we're for a good while there was this two of pentacles, and that was not only affecting us mentally, in the logic, but also in moving forward. It's like, what I mean is this, so am I supposed to trust, am I not supposed to trust, or even something deeper. It's a sensation. It's very difficult sometimes to put deep sensation into words for me. So practically it's like, okay, I know that I'm maturing, I feel that I'm maturing, but I have all of these feelings and all of this, in my logic, and in my, really, I feel it now, I know, but how do I put it into action? So that's the yin and the yang that comes. Do you understand that it's that kind of feeling? Let's see what it's underneath. The death card. This is our card. This is the card of Scorpio. Death and rebirth, the 8th house in the astrological wheel. And this, in this position, this card is who we really are within, whatever we are connected to it or not. So here what it says is, Scorpios, you have always been who you are. You didn't lose it. It's always been there. And because of this, now you are lifting yourself of an extra step. Let's see in the past, the King of Swords. King of Swords is that card that very much represents the intellect, the logic, and all of that. And I feel that for some of us, maybe for most of us, we had gone too much onto the logic side. I know what it means because I'm actually an Aquarius, a Sun and Moon, and a Scorpio rising. So sometimes when we go too much on the logic side and we try to cut off the depth of us as Scorpios, there is something missing. There is something lacking. And do you remember I mentioned before the elements as well when I was reading that card? So I was already getting that sensation that it was important. Let's see at the top, what do we have? What do we want to reach? The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is that card of relaxing and that card of saying, ooh, I went forward and now it's time for me to relax. Now this part is been done, I can relax. So that is what we are looking for. And actually it makes sense that realizing, if we realize, okay, I have all of this feeling, I have got all of these things that I want to do, I know how to do them, but how do I put them into action? Now in our mind is, when I find that way of putting the two of them together, then I can relax and move forward from there. Let's see in the near future, Nine of Pentacles. So here, it's when the two become one, the yin and the yang. They're not far away anymore. They're together. And here we go. We have got the Nine of Pentacles. We feel complete. The Nine of Pentacles is also the card of completion within ourselves, and then we can show it to the world. Okay, so now I have found my, like, now I am together within. All of my pieces are put together within, and I can show it to the world, and by my action I can create. This is also the card of being an entrepreneur. For some of you, you would actually do something with this renewed found ways of putting everything into action, of your Scorpioness put into action. Okay, so, and that makes sense, like I just you see, I just do the cards and this makes sense. This is the card of the entrepreneur to put it out there, and I have decided to do it on instant time, and here we go. I hope that for a lot of you this will mean something beautiful like this. So let's see now, how do we feel right now about the situation right now? And here we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now I sense that and I do feel this, but I wonder if any of you would already feel it, or you would be a bit nearer the Easter time, you would start feeling like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is that beautiful, beautiful energy of knowing how to nurture others, but also to nurture ourselves. Being very earthly, so knowing how to deal with earthly things, but also not to reject our intuitions. It's and also understanding the beauty and appreciating the beauty of where we are in this beautiful Mother Earth. So it's got, this is an amazing reading. So let's see the energy that is coming towards us. Six of Cups. Yes, for most of us, there is at the moment a lot of memories coming, flooding back to us. There is a lot of memories for when we were children. Sometimes melancholy, thoughts of people and places that we haven't thought for a long time. Sometimes, we can start with a smile and then a bit of a sadness comes to us. This could also mean for some of you that there is someone from the past that might reappear. And that would make sense with what I said before, a leg up if somebody had done something to you. Or could be someone that you didn't see for years and years, and there was no animosity or nothing happened between the two of us, and that is going to resurface in some way. Now, let's see our hopes or fears. And here we've got the Page of Swords. So the hopes here is that we have done enough work within ourselves to not only realize that we have reached this point, but also then to use it and to go forward again, to go higher for another step again. The fear is that we'll have still a long time to go, a long way to go, excuse me, because this is like, this is a student, okay? Now, let's see the end card. And here we've got the Six of Swords. So this Six of Swords is like saying to us, okay, listen, you're not going backward anymore. This is a step that you're making forward, and there is no more going backward. So at least we know that from now on, we'll go only forward. It's not that then we're going to feel that energy again of being disconnected, all of the thoughts, no action. Do you understand? It's like with the Six of Swords, we move forward and we leave behind everything that has kept us blocked and kept us inactive on the outside. I'm absolutely incredibly happy, and I hope you're too. So now, beautiful Scorpios, me included, let's have a look here, and let's pull a card, and let's see what it says for us. Just let's go in there, dig without destroying everything, because I can be quite clumsy. I'll just put it there for a second. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So can you see, this is actually a beautiful card, and what it makes me feel here is more, it's the capability of us Scorpios to be reborn. It's like, in my mind's eyes, I'm seeing a phoenix, and also the fact that, can you see that red string? The red strings, yes, it's usually mentioned about two people, soulmate, and other things like that, and twin flames. But we also have to remember that this is the red string that connects ourselves to the higher realms, to our higher consciousness, to the collective consciousness. And also that if we are connected to all of that, it does lift us. It's not something that constricts us. And with that sword, for me, represents very much the sign of Aquarius, the Ace of Swords. Use your logic and go back and then feel with the Scorpio what you have learned all these years in all this life. in this life and in the last and in the past ones, and that will lift you up. So here we go, lifting up. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I loved doing it, and I really hope it did resonate with you. Please comment and let me know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to have a reading with me, click down below for my website. You will see all the different readings there, and also just have a scroll and look into my other handmade website. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for staying here with me, and have a great Easter. Bye bye.